We're going to go over the Gorefiend fight. Let's start from the inside out. And by inside, I literally mean the inside of the boss. The boss has a large stomach that we go inside. The cast to get you inside is called, well, it's not a cast, it's just Devour Souls, Shadow of Death. Basically, the boss kills you, bringing you inside to devour you. If you go to the middle of the boss room, his stomach room, you get out, and if you have 40 seconds to actually be down there to do what you got to do, and then you run to the middle before that time expires, or you will die, actually die. You get a debuff that doesn't let you come back down for a certain period of time. So that's the inside. While you're in there, you're going to be attacking these ads. They're called Trapped Souls. There's a Shadow Construct, Tortured Essence, and Enraged Spirit. The Enraged Spirit gets tanked by the tank. It's kind of like Shot of Fear, where a certain amount of people get ported down. You don't get to choose, it just happens over time, and he constantly does it. So from what I've seen, the tank goes down every time. A healer or two, I think at least one healer goes down every time, and some DPS. So DPS are going to focus on getting the Enraged Spirit to 70%. When it goes down to 70%, I don't know where that thing is. Anyway, when it goes down to 70%, it will come up to the top, to the, let's call it, out of the stomach phase, and the outside tank will have to pick it up, and the DPS will focus that down pretty quickly. It has some casts that need to be interrupted by either the tank or DPS. You don't definitely want Bellowing Shout going off. Fell Fury you have to deal with. Slam you don't want to be anywhere near other than tank. And I really don't know what this is all about. I guess he takes 90% less damage downstairs. I guess that's what that is about. Limited testing here, folks. Tortured Essence basically are the healer's ads downstairs in the stomach. You want to heal them up. If you heal them to full, they have 0 HP. Think of Sulong. Healing the ads will make them, healing the boss in that fight will be doing damage when it comes out. When it comes out, it'll just die at its full HP, or it'll have its inverse of HP depending on how much you heal it. Then you have the shadowy constructs. They basically just run towards the middle of the room. All these run towards the middle of the room, other than the tank ad, the enraged spirit. The tortured essence and the shadowy construct both run to the middle, so you have limited time to kill them before they go into the outside phase, and they just run to the middle and you have to kill them. The one thing to be careful of with the enraged spirit, they do cast downstairs. They do cast Fell Fury, which leaves a pool, and you can see in the attempt. On my way down, actually, I really couldn't avoid it. I stepped in the pool that it left behind, and it did kill me over time, because I guess I didn't get healed or something. But definitely something to watch out for downstairs. Once you come upstairs, they're unleashed. What that means is the constructs are active. They will have a fixate on the ranged. I haven't seen them go on melee, so I'm assuming it's only on ranged. And yeah, basically you kite them, you kill them. Easily done, very easily done. They move very slow, or they're snareable, one of the two, and very easy mechanic there. Then you have the other essence. These are the very dangerous ones. These are the ones that were healed up or not healed up. They come out and they do spirit volleys. This is a non-interruptible AoE Shadow Bolt, and it gets worse and worse. It does a ton of damage if you let this ad stay up. AoE damage, it's a lot of damage. You need to kill this before the, let's call it, intermission phase. So very important to watch out for those when they come up. Then these the tank ads that come up, they have to be interrupted, and they also charge a random ranged member of the raid. And it says interruptible in the dungeon journal. We didn't find it to be stunnable or kickable, so you have to watch out for that. And that's it for the ads, basically. They still have the Fell Flames, by the way, but it doesn't leave a pool. Anyway, those are the ads, the whole part of the ad fight. For the upstairs phase itself, the mechanics of being outside the stomach, he will have something called Shadow of Death. Touch of Doom, rather. Touch of Doom is a debuff. After 8 seconds, it will expire and do a ton of damage if you're near the person that has it. So it's like a bomb, you just run out, it expires, you can immune it off of you, and it will not explode, but leave the pool. It will leave a Doom Well. A Doom Well is basically just a void zone mechanic. Don't stand near it, leave it outside the raid. Make sure you can bring them as close together as possible. So one person runs out, leaves a Doom Well. The next person's going to want to put it you know, outside near it maybe, or another distant part of the fight, the room. So that's how you handle that. Very, very important mechanic to manage, or you will wipe the raid if you don't get out the raid with it. Shared Fate is a lot like Blood Queen Lanathil, if you've ever done it. In the essence that you are linked with someone else, or like Mother Sharaz, or however you say her name. You're linked together with someone and you have to run together. But instead, now you're linked to one person. Two people are linked to one person that is snared and rooted. So one person that can't move, you have to run to that person. That's easy mechanic again, just have to watch out for it. Surging Shadows. This is basically just something that makes you want to spread out. So the range can't just stack up in melee and make Shared Fate a useless mechanic. So you just have to spread out during the fight. Crushing Darkness, just a big circular, swirly, shadowy thing. Avoid it. Don't want to get hit by it. It also slows you, I believe. I don't think it's written down here. And then he has a intermission mechanic, which he takes double damage. He casts it for 1 minute. Unless, I believe, unstable souls get to him. So if the unstable soul gets to him, it restores the energy, making this intermission shorter, which means you get to do less damage to him. You definitely don't want to shorten this part of the fight. It is where you do all your damage. All your damage happens there. You'll see right now. I'm going to show you guys a video of our attempt. We did not kill this boss. We could have. Sure, we could have. But... again, PTR testing, and we're going to take a quick look at it. I'll go over each thing piece by piece. Again, I'm going to be pausing and playing, so just bear with me here. In the beginning of the fight is really not much. Around this time, he'll cast the Doom. On some people already are getting doomed, and some people are getting thrown into the stomach. Anyone that you don't see in my range is basically getting thrown into the stomach right now. And fighting ads. So yeah, there's a link in melee right now. Two people are linked to melee. Or sorry, there's a link in range right now. That person running out of melee is running to the person they're linked with. And there's that circular swirly thing that you have to not stand in. Searching Shadows going out over and over. You basically just don't come in contact with that. It's a lot of damage. And I got a subscription. Not much you have to do to get out of that. It's really easy mechanic. I wish I would get ported into the stomach by now. Okay, so this is the construct. Sorry, the spirit that was downstairs and came up. Again, 70% it comes right up no matter what you do. We do have a weak aura for Touch of Doom. That's what you see in the middle of your screen. As well as the follower. I just cloak it, it explodes, I run back in. Easy mechanic. We make piles on the outside of the room. You can see there's a pile over here. There's probably a couple piles over there. And I get right back on this mob. I want to interrupt that shout. We did. Great, awesome. I didn't see him charge yet. I think we kill him fast enough that he didn't actually charge. Fantastic. There's really not a lot going on in this fight. It looks like there is, but really it's just Touch of Dooms, Surging Shadows, and these are the lads. I didn't see me go on them yet because I was dealing with the big ad, but this is a really important ad. You want to make sure this one dies quick as possible. This Gorehound Essence, it is casting the Shadow Bolt volleys over and over until it dies, and it does a lot towards when it gets a lot of casts off, it does more and more damage. So you definitely want to kill them ASAP. They're very important to die. This phase, you're not doing a lot of damage to the boss. I mean, you're doing as much as you can, but you're not really worried about it. You want to clean up before he goes into his transition phase, which should be pretty soon, actually. Here it is, Feast of Souls. We pop Lust during this part. All cooldowns are saved. He takes double damage, so you're going to see us burn him quite a bit here. And like I said, any remaining Essence were killed. You want to have those Shadow Bolt volleying ads dead. If you want to multi-dot the constructs or whatever that is still out, you can do that, but we really just burn the crap out of the boss after those spirits are dead. It lasts a minute, so you can save Lust until you clean up a bit, and then get on there. It's only half over, and we did, a chunk of his HP already. There's a lot of healing going on here as well. This is a very healing intensive part of the fight. We all stacked up in melee eventually. We learned that it was better off to do that because no other surge of, or whatever the AoE pulse that you have going on, ranged DPS is not happening during this phase, so we just stacked up and all in melee. We figured it's going to take about 2 phases of this to, 2 of these transition phases to actually kill the boss. And that's pretty much the fight up top. Hopefully, I think in this video I get sent down. Again, this is another Touch of Doom. We're making a huge pile over here. I just cloaked it again. Shadow Step back. Touch of Dooms. There's that Shared Fate. You can see it's on the melee. 2 people have to run to the melee and clear it. Looks like only 1 person had to clear it that time. That was weird. I really hope I get sent down for this video. There we go. Here we go. Poured it into the stomach. So again, the stomach phase, just the ads carry over. So this spirit was already down here before I got down here, and he already did his fell smash thing and left some pools for me. I didn't know that. I came down, it was already pretty much in it. You can see this debuff I got from touching the fell pool. I got 2 stacks of it. It hurt. It hurt real bad. Look at that tick right there. Almost 70k from that. And I ignored it. I didn't have cloak up. Couldn't do anything about it. Just did my business. You want to kill these constructs as fast as you can. Slow them, snare them, whatever you can do. As they're going to run to this middle part here and get ported back up. I kind of slow them, dot them, and hope I kill as many as I can, and leave them as little HP as I can before they go up. You can stun them as well, like I said, but there's not much I showed you there. But that's basically it. You have those big ads, they need to get to 70%. You have those little ads right there, the constructs, they run towards the middle, you kill them. And then there's ads I can't see that basically are friendly, and the healers heal them up. I don't have that perspective for you guys. But that is the fight. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you much more of that down phase, but that truly is it. There's nothing too special about that. But we got this boss to about, what, half HP, and we only do 1 transition phase. So I know, I mean, we did use lust and cooldowns and stuff like that, but it would probably be another transition phase, and then he'd die shortly after that. Maybe, definitely before a 3rd transition phase. So that's the fight mechanics and the overview of the fight. Hope you guys learned something from it. Stay on top of those ads and save your cooldowns for that burn phase. And that's about it. Make sure you bring